This video session is on the topic bearing capacity of shallow foundation in the subject Applied Geotechnical Engineering included in the 6th semester of BE Civil Engineering. The outcome of this chapter or module is to learn various theories related to bearing capacity of soil and their application in the design of shallow foundations. This video session includes the topics like terminology used in foundation, definitions of bearing capacity of soil, Terzaghi's bearing capacity theory, shape and size effect. Let us understand some of the definitions that are used in this chapter. The first one is foundation. We will define foundation as the part of a structure which is in direct contact with the soil below the ground line and transmits the load to the ground from superstructure. Next we have the foundation soil. This is nothing but the upper part of the earth carrying the load of a structure. Coming to footing, it is a portion of a foundation of a structure that transmits load directly to the soil. Next we have the bearing capacity. In simple words, it is defined as the supporting power or the supporting the resistance power of the soil. We call it as the bearing capacity. So in bearing capacity we have specific different kinds of bearing capacities like ultimate bearing capacity, net ultimate bearing capacity, net safe bearing capacity, and finally the safe bearing capacity. Let us first understand what is the ultimate bearing capacity. It is denoted by the letter Q suffix with the suffix F. It is defined as the minimum gross pressure intensity at the base of the foundation at which the soil fails in shear. Coming to net ultimate bearing capacity, it is denoted by QNF. It is the net pressure intensity causing shear failure of the soil, and we can mathematically express the net ultimate bearing capacity QNF as QNF equals QF, that is ultimate bearing capacity, minus the product of the density of the soil and the depth of the footing, that is QF minus gamma into D. QNF is equal to QF minus gamma D. So we have the next one as net safe bearing capacity. It is denoted by QNS. It is the net ultimate bearing capacity divided by factor of safety. So QNS is expressed as QNF, that is net safe bearing capacity divided by factor of safety. And finally the safe bearing capacity can be defined as the maximum pressure with a soil that can carry safely without risk of shear failure is called as safe bearing capacity. It is denoted by QS and it is expressed mathematically as QS is equal to QNS plus gamma D. Then we need to learn the allowable bearing capacity in this chapter, and it is denoted by QA. It is the net loading intensity at which neither the soil fails in shear nor there is excessive settlement in the structure. So these are all some of the important definitions we need to understand in this bearing capacity chapter. So coming to the next content, the topic in this video session is Terzaghi's bearing capacity theory. So here the Terzaghi has given his concept in understanding the bearing capacity of the soils, and he gave a general bearing capacity equation based on Prandtl's theory of failure. The figure shows footing of width B subjected to loading intensity QF to cause failure. Here the depth of the footing is equal to less than the width of the footing, and the loaded soil fails along the composite surface FDCD1 F1. This failure region is divided into three zones, that is zone 1, zone 2 and zone 3. When the base of the footing AB sinks into the ground, the zone 1 immediately below the footing is prevented from undergoing any lateral movement and yields by the friction and adhesion between the soil and the base of the footing. Thus, zone 1 remains in a state of elastic equilibrium. Zone 2 is called zone of radial shear, as the lines that constitutes in the shear pattern radiates from the outer edge of the base of footing. Zone 3 is called as zone of linear shear, and the boundaries of the zone 3 makes an angle 45 minus phi by 2, where phi is the angle of friction. Considering a unit length of footing and the equilibrium of wedge ABC, and proceeding step by step in considering the effect of cohesion, weight of the wedge, discharge due to the depth in mobilizing the passive resistance, Terzaghi arrived at the following equation for the ultimate bearing capacity. The ultimate bearing capacity is given by the equation QF equals CNC plus gamma df NQ plus 0.5 gamma B N gamma. The above equation is known as Terzaghi's general bearing capacity formula. The coefficients NC, NQ, N gamma are called as bearing capacity factors. For a shallow continuous strip footing, for a shallow foundation, and for a purely cohesive soil, the angle of internal friction phi is always 0, and the NC is equal to 5.7, NQ is equal to 1, and N gamma is 0. Thus, the bearing capacity of a strip footing or a continuous footing with a rough base on the surface of ground on pure clay is given by C into 5.7 plus 0 plus 0, because 0 corresponds to the surface, and as such the depth of the footing becomes 0. That is why the second part of the equation, ultimate bearing capacity, gamma df NQ. So df is 0 because we are considering the ultimate bearing capacity at the surface, and as such it becomes 0 since df is 0. And for a purely cohesive soil, N gamma is 0. Therefore, the third term in the ultimate bearing capacity, that also becomes 0. Therefore, the final equation reduces to C into NC, where NC is 5.7 for purely cohesive soil, and as such QF, that is ultimate bearing capacity corresponding to the surface, is equal to 5.7 C. Suppose if you consider the ultimate bearing capacity at a certain depth, say for example df, then the equation reduces to QF is equal to C into 5.7 plus gamma into df plus 0. So that is at a depth df. Therefore QF suffix df is given by 5.7 plus gamma df. And the critical load per unit length, QF, capital QF, is given by the area into ultimate bearing capacity. Area here for unit length is B into 1. Therefore, that becomes B into QF. So, therefore, the critical load is given by QF is equal to B into QF. So, now coming to the last content topic of this video session, is on shape and size effect. Here shape as well as the size plays very important role in arriving the bearing capacity values of different kinds of the soil, and as such we can say that both the shape and size of footing affect the bearing capacities based on the analysis of experimental data available and also theoretical consideration. So Terzaghi for a circular footing gave the following formula. Ultimate bearing capacity QF is given by 1.3 times CNC plus gamma DF NQ plus 0.3 gamma B N gamma. So this is the equation for circular footing. And critical load is given by QF is equal to A into QF, where A is the area of the circular footing, that is pi d square by 4 into QF. So that is the ultimate bearing capacity of a circular footing. Coming back to square footing, so we have 1.3 CNC plus gamma DF NQ plus 0.4 gamma into B into N gamma. And since it is a square footing, area of the square footing becomes B into B, and as such QF is equal to capital QF is equal to B square of QF. So by making use of all these formulae, so we can calculate the bearing capacity of the soil at a given depth with a given width of the footing B. So we need to understand what are all the bearing capacity coefficients that will be readily available for different kinds of the soil. So making use of the values of NC, NQ, N gamma and the density of the soil, as well as with a given depth of the footing and the width of the footing, we can calculate the safe bearing capacity. First by determining the ultimate bearing capacity, then with the ultimate bearing capacity we have to go for net ultimate bearing capacity from the ultimate bearing capacity. Then after obtaining the net ultimate bearing capacity, we can calculate net safe bearing capacity from the known net bearing capacity, wherein we used to get the value by dividing it by factor of safety. Then after obtaining the net safe bearing capacity, finally we can arrive at the value of safe bearing capacity using the equation QS is equal to QNS plus gamma D. So in this way we can solve some of the numerical problems as far as Terzaghi's equation of equation in bearing capacity theory is considered. Thank you.